Hi, I'm John and welcome to the Racing Line, and this is your Castrol Edge Regional Autocross Championships Mindanao Championship Series, round number 2 in Tagum City. We're going to feature right now the Novice Stock C, Novice Modified A, and Novice Modified B, featuring Koking Mamparo. Check this out. Welcome back to your Castrol Edge Regional Autocross Championships, continuation of our races here in Mindanao, round number 2. I am John and welcome to the Racing Line, and this is your Novice Stock C class. On the racetrack right now is Christensen Garcia, and looking at his previous run, that's 142.43. That is hit number 1. This is the first run for the Novice Stock C class. We still have 2 more racers coming in. That is Koking Mamparo and Clyde Hardinel. And last week we show you Koking Mamparo is on a roll. So let's see if he continues his roll right here in the Novice Stock C class. So far so good. Garcia on the gates on the other side of the racetrack. Solo run for Garcia. And this is round number 2 of your Castrol Edge Regional Autocross Championships here in Mindanao. And the first race was held at the city of Coronadal. That was round number 1, and this is round number 2, Tagum City. And after this one, we'll be going back to our hometown, Davao, for round number 3, and on for the regional championships will be in Cagayan de Oro in November. Home stretch right now for Christensen Garcia. I think he's going to improve his run. There we go. The checkered flag is now being waved, crossing that gate, 132.25. A huge improvement for Christensen Garcia. There we go, from GTO Racing. Moving on with the race, Koking Mamparo, there we go. That's what I mentioned a while ago. Clyde Hardinel. Mamparo, look at that one. That is his hit number 1, 118.79. So he is on the scoreboard again. Let's see if Clyde Hardinel can make changes here. He scored a 121.56 with 1 penalty. If he further improves this one, I think he has a chance to beat that 118.79 by Koking Mamparo. Look at that one. Seems that both cars are on a roll right now. They're on the same obstacle in each and every cone that we are. There you go, 1 penalty there for Clyde Hardinel. A huge turn there on the other side of the track for Hardinel. While Koking Mamparo on the screen below looking good. 118.79 is the time to beat by Mamparo. I think this is already a 1 race for Mamparo, as Clyde Hardinel hit a penalty a while ago. So there you go. 119.04 for Mamparo as Hardinel crosses the start-finish line at 121.15 with 1 penalty. So there you go. Mamparo wins again. This is the Novice Stock C class. So indeed, Mamparo is on a roll. Moving on with the race, this is the Novice Modified A class. Arnil Mendoza and Ace Reason. The first race, I think. Yep, for the Novice Modified A. As Mendoza clocks in 126.77. Looking at the time there of Reason, he is 125, a little bit quicker than Mendoza, but he got 1 penalty. So that's 127.16. There we go. So that's why Mendoza is on the time to beat for this category. But if Reason continues to improve here without penalty, then definitely I think he can beat Mendoza. Let's see, one penalty for Reason. So far, no penalties for both cars. Looking good on the stretch, and Reason right now is on a lead, I think. So far, so good for both cars. 1:26.77 is the time to beat for Mendoza. The Novice Modified A right now on the racetrack. Of course, this is round number 2 of your Castrol Edge Regional Autocross Championships, Mindanao Championship Series. It's being brought to you by Castrol Philippines, Castrol Edge, and Castrol Magnatec. Look at the time there for both cars, an improvement, but we have to see the official time. Let's see. Arnil Mendoza 1:25.06, an improvement. Also an improvement for Reason 1:25.35, but Mendoza holds the fastest for this category so far. Right now, Eschoco, look at that one. 1:24.60. It's a comeback race for Kirk Eschoco of Dynamic Performance. And what a comeback here for Kirk. 1:24.60 has beaten Mendoza's 1:25.35 or 1:25.06. So Eschoco now holds the fastest, and I think it's already a one race for Eschoco here, as he is the last racer running for this category. And of course, would like to thank also the city of Tagum for giving us a very wonderful venue here at the new City Hall. There you go. We have a 220-meter stretch, but we're not going to utilize that one. Only a 150 stretch. There we go. That's the 150, as what I mentioned a while ago. And another 70. That's a 70-meter stretch. Going to a series of chicanes and onto a center gate. Plus another 150 there. Going to the gates. And a very tricky right-hander. It's an open corner, but or a open hairpin. And onto the finish line for Eschoco. Look at that one, 1:25.15. Wasn't able to improve, but still Eschoco wins the race. There we go. That is hit number 2 run, 1:25.15, and Eschoco wins the race with 1:24.60. Moving on with the race, Johan Stan on the racetrack and Dale Masamayor. This is the Novice Modified B. Look at that one, Johan Stan starting the race right now for the Novice Modified B. He holds the fastest right here at 1:13.05. Masamayor 1:18.72 with one penalty. Let's see, look at the speed of that car of John Stan. That's the yellow and blue Honda EF. They travel a long way from General Santos, and this guy won second place or second overall in round number 1, so he's poised to win round number 2 here. Of course, his counterparts are also here right now. That's Hernel Hao and Sid Latukon. Let's see if John Stan can pull it this time. 1:13.05 by John Stan. We still have 5 more racers. Problems there for Dale Masamayor. It's DNF for him, or was he able to continue there? I think he was able to continue that one. I think it's a DNF for Masamayor as John Stan crosses the start-finish line. There we go. 1:12.13 for Johan Stan. Improvement from his previous run. Dale Masamayor, there we go. It was not a DNF. 1:25.24. Moving on with the race, still holding the fastest here is Johan Stan at 1:12.13. Stephen Cabinta and Ben Moscoso on the racetrack right now. Checking out their previous run, 1:22.77 with one penalty. for Stephen Cabinta. Moscoso, not so far away from Cabinta, 122.19. So far, so good for John Stan, 112.13. As Cabinta and Moscoso, little bit of a lead here compared to Stephen Cabinta. Look at the speed of that starlet. Pretty good on the chicanes, pretty good on the stretch. There we go, look at that one. Moscoso is on a roll right here. Definitely is going to improve his time, but 112.13 is the time to beat. Ben Moscoso. If he's going to improve here, I think he's going to get second place. There we go, 118.41. Stephen Cabinta, 122. Let's see, we're able to get that one. Here we go. Stephen Cabinta, 122.08 without penalty, an improvement from his previous run. Moscoso, definitely the big improvement, 118.41. And I think it's going to hold second place here for the Novice Modified B class. There you have it, a good race there for Koging Mamparo. I think he is on a roll right now. And of course, please do check out the rest of our Mindanao series, round number 2. And of course, reminding you guys that we also have races in Visayas, especially in Cebu City. That will be uploaded soon, only here on the Racing Line. And of course, we also have a Facebook page for you to be able to check out the latest happening here in the region.